Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Hope you're doing well. My name is Todd. This is Halo 3 Anniversary. This is requested by a Patreon subscriber. You too can join the Patreon. Link down below in the description will get you there. Throw a like in the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit that notification bell. That way you know when videos post immediately and you can come check them out. And let's go. How fitting, the green backlight. Before this gets started, I have experienced Halo, Halo 2, Halo 3. I think the first one I played on the original Xbox was Halo 2 multiplayer. I didn't own an original Xbox at all. I ended up going from the PS2 to the Xbox 360, and then I got to backwards play Halo 3, and also bought Halo 2. But I had to experience all of those backwards compatible through the Xbox 360, but still great, still amazing, enjoyed them. The whole reason I got the Xbox 360 is I was jealous of everyone else playing Halo. Boy, remember those days? Now Halo is basically dead. Very sad, very sad. Oh, Bungie. Back when Halo was good.
They let me pick.
By the way, Halo soundtrack, the best.
Did I ever tell you that? Like the others, you were strong and swift and brave. A natural leader. But you had something they didn't. Can you guess?
Shields. Regenerative
Yuck.
shields.
Was I wrong?
These 3 generators and the barrier will fall?
A small second, yes.
Good enough. Johnson, drop the chief at the 1st generator, then head to the 3rd. The elites will punch right down the middle.
Roger that.
Oh, crazy fool. Why do you always jump? One of these days, you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are. Not on 2 bits and pieces.
That video, that was the teaser trailer for, maybe, was it the full trailer or teaser trailer? It aired during one of the Super Bowls. It was huge. That got me so hyped for Halo 3. It was obnoxious. Oh my God. Stunning video.
We'll make it.
It's been an honor serving with you, John.
So epic. 15 years. Holy cow. Yeah, that makes you feel real old. I hate anniversaries from my childhood because it just makes me realize the fact that I'm getting old. Or I already am old, I guess. Link down below in the description for the original video. Go throw out some love. Couple words about Halo 3. Number 1, I hated the flood. Those little things running around. Oh my God, that was a pain in the ass. It was more annoying than it was like an interesting threat. Absolutely loved the multiplayer. I never really played online. I never had Xbox Gold, really. I had it for 1 year in college, and I think I just played COD for a solid year. Which COD was it? That's the question. I think it was 4. Yeah, I think it was 4. if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, unbelievable multiplayer. I just played it locally. I had brothers that would play it, and we would just absolutely go free-for-all nuts on each other. Many arguments led to many laughs, led to many grudges. You know, classic video game stuff. Halo will always have a soft spot in my heart. I had a lot of fun playing multiplayer, especially when you linked 2 Xboxes together and you had that 2 TV setup with 8 different people playing at the same time. It was fantastic. I have kept up with Halo over the years, over the 15 years, Jesus. I have kept up with Halo. You know, I played a little bit of Reach, a little bit of ODST, played a lot of Halo 5. Halo 5 actually came with my Xbox One console for free. So I was like, all right, let's do it. And I didn't mind it. It was a little bit of a departure from what I'm used to and what I like about Halo. Because the whole thing is Master Chief. If you're not playing as Master Chief, or you're not, you know, incorporating that character heavily into it, it feels off. It feels weird. So Halo 5, I know a lot of people do not like it. Overall gameplay, it wasn't too bad, but story-wise, it just kind of lacked. You know, I downloaded Halo Infinite on my Xbox because it was free to play the multiplayer and play online. I'm like, wow, okay, let's do this. Let's see what it's like. And what I noticed very quickly is there was not a lot of people playing it after a while, and it wasn't very fun. The maps weren't amazing. Didn't play the main player. After playing the multiplayer, I realized this kind of sucks, so I'm not going to even spend the money for the main player. Multiplayer used to be baked into the main game, which was fun. It was completed, it was done. Maybe we'd have some DLC every now and then, but it wasn't this cash grab that it is today. The cash grab model, the free-to-play model with, you know, they just charge and charge and charge and charge and charge. Upgrade this, get this skin, buy this gun. And of course, the big culprit here, the switch from Bungie to 343 Studios, was a massive shift in the franchise. Was there a severe downturn after that switch? Absolutely. But I also think the game was kind of heading that way anyway. I mean, it had its first 3. They were great. You know, the perfect trilogy. And then they just started focusing more on making money and multiplayer. And it seems like that's kind of the way of the world. Battle Royales are the future. And they are here to stay because they make an ungodly amount of money. GTA 5, great example. That game is so old. It's almost is it a decade old at this point? It's almost a decade old? I can't remember. But they have very little incentive to continue on because people keep pouring money into that game. It's the biggest earning game every year, or close to the biggest earning game every year since it's been released. So they have no reason to try to innovate or really push for GTA 6. Those games should be much quicker. They shouldn't be Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, they were just, I don't know what was going on. They were just cash grabbing like crazy at Ubisoft. Every year they're churning out another Assassin's Creed. How about we give it 2 or 3 years and really flush it out, you know? GTA should be maybe every 5 years. 5 to 6 years, release it. Does not need to be on a decade cycle. Maybe with the increased graphics and everything, it's getting harder to program a game, but I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt they're making it harder on themselves to make games. I've played through Red Dead Redemption maybe 2-3 times, and the level of detail in that game, I get it. That should take almost a decade. But not every game needs to be like that. Not every game needs to be that in-depth with 60,000 pages of dialogue. It's adventurous for one game, maybe a once-in-a-lifetime kind of game, but you do not need to pour that much detail into it. And if you do, just make it DLC. Create a base game, and then just have downloadable content that adds to it over time. That's more than adequate. You don't need to create this massive decade-long game. Anyway, enough griping aside. Halo 3, excellent game. A lot of people think Halo 2 is the better of the two. tend to agree. Halo 3 is kind of a more mature Halo 2, but the maps of Halo 2 was very good. The multiplayer was excellently done to the point where it felt right. There was something about it, it just felt right. I can't get over the fact it's been 15 years. God, that's unnerving. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Link down below in the description for the Patreon. I'll see you next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.